A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, the Trump administration has rescinded an order that previously froze federal grants, loans, and other forms of financial assistance. This decision has generated significant confusion among governors, state agencies, and nonprofit organizations regarding the future of their financial support. The initial order, issued by the Office of Management and Budget, OMB, had directed federal agencies to halt financial assistance for various programs, including foreign aid, non-governmental organizations, diversity, equity and inclusion, DEI, initiatives, and environmental programs associated with the Green New Deal. This freeze was met with immediate backlash from Democrats and advocacy groups, who argued that it posed a serious threat to essential services relied upon by millions of Americans. The reversal of the order comes in the wake of a federal judge's injunction that temporarily blocked its implementation. The judge's ruling underscored the legal challenges facing the administration's directive, prompting the OMB to issue a memo recalling the initial freeze. Matthew J. Veith, the acting director of the OMB, stated that the rescinding of the order was intended to eliminate any confusion surrounding federal policy, especially in light of the court's ruling. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer expressed a sense of victory for Democrats, declaring, "Americans fought back and Donald Trump backed off." He urged the president to also reconsider the nomination of Russell Vought to serve as the director of the OMB, suggesting that the administration's approach to financial management was flawed. During a press briefing, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt struggled to clarify the implications of the initial order and its subsequent rescission. Reporters pressed her for details on what the freeze encompassed, particularly regarding funding directed to states for programs like Head Start and Meals on Wheels. Leavitt maintained that the freeze did not pertain to funds going directly to individuals, such as Medicare and Social Security, yet this distinction did little to alleviate concerns among service providers. In her statement, Leavitt emphasized that the executive orders related to funding reviews would remain in effect, indicating that the administration was still committed to scrutinizing federal spending. However, her comments raised further questions about the future of federal funding, leaving many organizations uncertain about their financial stability. Senator Mark Warner voiced his frustration on social media, stating, "While Trump reverses his position on this freeze every 10 minutes, domestic violence shelters, firefighters, and community health centers aren't sure if they can keep their doors open." This sentiment reflects the broader anxiety felt by many who depend on federal assistance to sustain crucial services. The initial order had sent shockwaves through various sectors, with critics warning that it could jeopardize healthcare, education, and research initiatives across the country. The Trump administration had characterized the order as a necessary measure to curb wasteful spending, but opponents labeled it as an illegal power grab aimed at bypassing Congress's authority over federal appropriations. As the dust settles from this episode, the administration's actions have sparked renewed debates about the role of federal funding in supporting essential services. With the political landscape still in flux, it remains to be seen how this reversal will impact the administration's relationship with state and local governments, as well as nonprofit organizations that rely heavily on federal support. The confusion surrounding the order highlights the complexities of federal funding policies and the urgent need for clear communication from the administration to alleviate concerns among stakeholders. As the situation continues to evolve, many are left wondering what the future holds for federal financial assistance and how the administration will navigate the challenges that lie ahead. For now, the rescinding of the freeze is a temporary reprieve for those who have been anxiously awaiting clarity on their funding sources, but the underlying issues remain unresolved, leaving a cloud of uncertainty hanging over the landscape of federal financial assistance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.